in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. About to get started here, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Base hit, and aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that one is lifted in the air. Encarnacion on the move. And it's caught. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is guys press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Here comes Max Muncy. On the ground right side, that's a base hit. Run scores. Throw, and it gets away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dump something in like that.
Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 2-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Chris Taylor down. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Blade racing over to make the catch. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the first. And today's starter, Michael Grove, singing he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like...
And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Jacob Stallings.
You know, Boog, he really makes the most out of his skill sets. Lead the team in steals and on-base percentage. And, you know, you got sometimes a guy that can run really well, but he doesn't get on base enough to utilize that potential. As soon as this guy gets on first, he's thinking about second and then third. He's got the wheels to make that kind of stuff happen and really disrupt the ball game. I love watching guys like him who just make stuff happen in the lineup.
So now 1-2. 1 down, bases empty. On the ground at first. He steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, bases empty. And now for the Marlins, Ryan Anderson. First offering, misses the mark. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one handled. Over to first. Inning over. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Cody Bellinger. The wind to kick the pitch. Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Line drive. Can't get there. Base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So the lineup flips over. And next for L.A., Trey Turner. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And they get Turner for the out. Runner tags at second. Alberto trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bleday glides back. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 3-0. Back here in Miami, bottom of the second. This is J.J. Bleday. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Tap to first. Muncy picks it up. And he takes it himself for the out. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Fought off foul. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many. If he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him, he doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And on now to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, the batter now will be Will Smith. And the right-hander back to work. That one hammered left field, back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's Max Muncy. On the ground, right side. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. So now Turner in on that right side. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Encarnacion makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Man at first, Joey Gallo steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Muncy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one blasted deep to right. That ball's carrying, turning, looking, and that one is gone. Joey Gallo blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch at that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And here is Chris Taylor. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Third out. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And the lead is now 5-0. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Lewin Diaz. Grove back to work. There's a strike. Nowadays with advanced metrics and aggressive defensive shifting, defense isn't necessarily just about making errors. Are you able to get to balls? Are you able to fill spots where guys hit the ball? Got him looking. And there's a 1 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now Charles LeBlanc swings through that one, 0-1.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
2 outs, base is empty. Encarnacion getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it. And the Marlins down quietly, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Loandepot Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Now, Cody Bellinger. And the pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now a relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Had to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
New pitcher for the Marlins, number 90. This is his first appearance of the season.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and he needs a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here's Trey Turner. Line drive, base hit. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score. It's 6-0. Now around second, going for third. In there, an RBI triple. And a run comes in to score.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now here is Freddie Freeman. Out there to center. Lene settles underneath it. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Play it home. He's safe. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Will Smith. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Max Muncy at the dish. Well struck right field. That's back there. And that ball is out of here.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball to the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. Blade makes the catch, and that'll do it. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back. Here's Joey Wendell. And he deals.
Leading up for the Marlins, the shortstop.
Hit weakly on the ground. Toss to Muncy. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tapped softly on the ground. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Anderson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Birdie at first, 1 gone. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Marlins nothing. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Steven Okerth. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's Joey Gallo. The pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Dodgers down in order, but they're still in command. 9-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, J.J. Blade.
The center fielder, J.J.
First pitch, and he just misses. And the righty deals. Fly ball to right. Gallo settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Garrett Cooper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the 1-0. Fouled off, he was late. Righty to the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Jacob Stallings now grounded out his first
Now
time.
batting, catcher, Jacob
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The 0-1. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. They get the out on Stallings. Out number 3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Back here in Miami, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Hanser Alberto. The pitch. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not in time, it's a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Trey Turner goes deep, and they boost their lead. It's 11-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Next is the Dodger DH, Freddie Freeman, for the 4th time tonight. Center field, Lede under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 12-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Jake Fishman into the game. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. 1 out, base is empty. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is out of here. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. That's going. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Justin Turner takes in deep. His first homer of the year. It's 14-0.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now it's Joey Gallo. You'll want. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Stays alive. The 0-2. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Diaz. Not in time, he legs it out. 1 gone, runner at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. And a sac bunt here. Diaz. Off balance feed, there's 1. And he'll keep it for just the 1. Man at first. Bellinger up to hit. And a swing and a line drive into right field. And he boots it. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Hunter Alberto up to the plate. Puts a bunt down. Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 scores. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. Dodgers lead this one 14 to... Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman.
Leading off for the
And a
Marlins,
pitch.
the first baseman.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a pitch. Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
The batter, the second baseman.
And up next for Miami, Charles LeBlanc. Grounded out his first time up. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strikes.
Kicks and fires. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next to the
Two
Marlins,
outs, base is empty. And at the plate for Miami, Herrera Encarnacion. And that's in there for strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. But this one's pretty much over. 14 to nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 81. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
leading off for the Dodgers, the short
And here it comes. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. At the wall, can't make the catch, but I think he brought it back.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
the designated hitter. Freddie.
And now, Freddie Freeman to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
The catcher, Will.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ripped on a line. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 7th inning stretch time. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop.
Leading off
The
for
pitch.
Marlins, the shortstop.
Slow roller to first. And it goes just foul. Bounced up the middle. Alberto handles the chance. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. John Birdie at the plate.
Number 5, John Birdie.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Bellinger brings it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Ryan Anderson.
Anderson.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead to count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Miami down in order. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Welcome back. Justin Turner now.
Leading off the top. The third base.
The pitch. In the air, left side. Encarnacion makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And next for L.A., Joey Gallo. He's already homered here in this one. And that one hammered. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's a speed threat, Chris Taylor. Gets the bunt down the right side. And that will end the inning. Last half of the eighth coming up. Dodgers lead it 15-0. Back here at Loandepot Park, bottom of the eighth. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Late on that fastball. So he's back out to begin the eighth. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Tosses to first, one gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Now batting.
So now here's the DH, Garrett Cooper. First offering, and it just misses. Next offering misses. Ball two. Righty delivers. Popped up first base side. Lays out and makes the play.
The basket. The catcher. Jacob. Dolphins.
Now here is Jacob Stallings. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Bellinger makes the grab. They get the out on Stallings. And that is that. And the Marlins down quietly. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. And welcome back. All set to start the ninth in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. And the right-hander back to work. There's a swing and a drive. And that one's gone. He powers one out to right field, his second of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 16-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tommy Nance. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. And now, Hanser Alberto. Encarnacion puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner, the next to hit. Swung on, rip. And this one could be extra bases. He's got a shot at this. And into second with one away. That's a double. And now the DH, Freddie Freeman. That's a laser base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. To first, now two away as they get a run across.
Well, a safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Muncy hits one in the air. Lede gliding back. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up in inning number 9. LA's on top. 17-0. Bottom 9. And here's the first baseman. Lewin
Leading
Diaz.
off for the Marlins.
Grove back
The
to
first
work.
baseman.
And there's the strike.
Diaz.
The pitch. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now for the Marlins, Ferrara and Encarnacion. And first offering is fouled off. LeBlanc over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Joey Wendell, the next up for the
Now
Marlins.
batting, shortstop.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. Kicks and deals. And now 2-0. Just one out away, trying to close it out. Good eye right there. And there's the strike.
They haven't scored yet in this game, and with that swing, they're definitely trying to get on the board. That's the way guys go about their business today.
Foul ball there. At the belt and fires. And down on strikes. And that'll do it.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
So this one got a little out of hand. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.